Hi there, fellow greasy people. It's me, Chuck. This is Up Chuck Chops. Thanks for joining me. I was not expecting to make this video. I'm sort of loaded up. I was up at 4 a.m. this morning and had every intention of strapping everything down and heading to Florida for the Forgotten Angels campout. Things at work. You sports bettors will get this. Like a parlay, a whole bunch of bets that string together and you win them all, you win big. I thought that was coming together. Work lined up. Boss said, yeah, do your thing. I have a waiver here. Signed, sealed, delivered. My entrance fee, the ticket, so to speak, that I did online, it's a donation. I'm happy to give that money to Forgotten Angels. They do great stuff. For those who don't know, they help young men, and they're working on getting young women help after they age out of foster care. There's some bad actors in that arena. There's also some good ones, but if you know, you know. Anyhow, they help those kids out. Give them a shot. I was last minuting it. I didn't prepare as well as I should have. And at 4 this morning, I realized there's no way I'm fitting everything I need into these 2 bags with the equipment I have. Now, could I buy some side boxes? Yes. Did I plan for that? No. Could I have bought a smaller tent or a smaller sleeping bag? Yes. But at 4 a.m. this morning, that was not possible. I couldn't make the Rubik's Cube work this time. And I didn't have Monday off, so it was going to be, Google Maps says, 14 hours, 11 minutes, no stops, 954-ish miles for me. Doable. But without Monday, that meant today, ride all day. Probably not going to make that iron butt 14, not iron butt, but really sore butt 14-hour rip down there. And so that's 2 days. So then I'm getting there Friday, which is fine. Crashing Friday, and then realizing the fact I got to get up Saturday morning and head back this way in a hurry. So if you think I'm making excuses, maybe I am. But that was the reality of the trip. I knew what the score was, and I didn't prepare well enough to make it happen. So I'm struggling this morning, and I got the yips. On top of all this, I got the yips a little bit. I got the spookies. Whatever you prefer to call it. I didn't feel good about the trip. Maybe it was because of my lack of preparation. So, and last night, I went over the bike. I have a set of tools laying at my feet that I was going to take with me for just in case purposes. And as I was changing my oil and looking over the bike, I thought, okay, everything looks good. And when it got to be about 6 this morning, after 2 hours of wrangling and trying to fit my saddlebags on that are not going to work, but just how everything works together, it wasn't going to work very well. I'm kind of bummed. They say once you've been down there, you're family. It's a great thing. I just ain't going to make it at this point. I was really wanting to meet some of my internet friends and acquaintances, especially Angel, Red Rider, Canada, BC. I just think she's really cool, and we've corresponded friends with her dad online through comments. He watches the channel. Anyhow, really cool people. And Joe the Mountain Jedi and Shade Tree and Biker Bay Beth is usually down there. Whiskey Chaser, Shelby Daytona. He's been on Shade Tree's channel. He's a cool dude, super mechanic. I know there's other folk. I met Shay last time. I met Mr. Weems from Weems Motor Co. last time. They were super cool. But at this point in time in the day, I don't have a pause button for time, or a rewind, or fast forward. So I figured I'd make a video and tell you guys to sum this whole bit up. You got to make sure you prepare. I can usually, under pressure, pull one out and make it happen. And when I realized I was not making it happen at 6 a.m. this morning, I went in and I took a nap for a long time. And that made me realize I was probably too tired to safely ride that far. I could have made it there perfectly fine. Potentially. I could have had something go wrong or break, or, I mean, you guys see where I'm going with this. The burnt toast thing I talked about in another video. I wonder if you guys have ever nixed a ride, or changed a plan, or because it just didn't feel right. Something felt wrong for whatever reason. Leave it in the comments, because I want to know if you guys out there that watch this have the same feeling too. I'm kind of ashamed of myself because I wimped out or wussed out or whatever it was, but I don't know. Between everything lining up and then it's like it just hit a wall and stopped. Then things weren't lining up. Stuff happens. I'm bummed. Don't get me wrong. But maybe I just wasn't supposed to go. Maybe I was fighting so hard for something and trying to make it work, and I just didn't realize I couldn't make it work until 4 a.m. this morning because I'm hard-headed. I think I'm gonna dog this video off here. I don't know if it's gonna make any sense to anyone. There's been one other time. I'll finish up with this story. There's been one other time I was dressed and ready. At the time, I was riding a 2011 Heritage Softail. And at the time, I was storing it at my mom's house, mom and dad's, and I did not live there. So I called them up, said, hey, I'm coming to get the bike tonight. If you hear the garage door, I'm going to stop in and say, hey. Stopped in, said, hey. Got the bike loaded up, geared up, ready to go. Backed it out into the driveway. Put the kickstand down, got off, took my helmet off, rode it back into the garage, took the rest of my gear off, walked in, told mom that something's weird, I ain't riding tonight. And I drove home. I mean, I got to visit my parents, it was fine, but I don't know. Every now and then I get a weird feeling. Thanks for watching if you watched this far, I surely do appreciate it. Angel and the rest of the YouTube gang that's going to be at Forgotten Angels, I'm sorry I missed you. You may not be sorry you missed me, but you'll have that. Anyhow, thanks for watching. I'll catch you later. Now it's time to remedy some storage situation.